Hi, Joe Peprocki from Loyola Press for Pop-Up Catechesis. While we are accustomed to hearing the phrase, keep Christ in Christmas, I think the bigger challenge is for us to keep Christ in Easter. Even secular society is pretty comfortable with the nativity scene, but I wonder how people would feel if Christians put a resurrection scene out in front of their home during the Easter season. I'm not sure folks are as comfortable with that. And instead, when it comes to Easter, people tend to decorate with Easter bunnies and Easter eggs and jelly beans and so on. A very secular approach to Easter. So how do we keep Christ in Easter? Well, I'd like to share a couple of ways that you can do that. First of all, you can invite your children to participate in an Easter egg hunt. There's nothing wrong with that. But first, read to them the story of Mary Magdalene coming to the tomb on Easter morning in search of Jesus, saying, "They have taken my Lord, and I don't know where they have laid him." It's John chapter 20, verse 13. So tell the children that in hunting for the Easter eggs that they are imitating Mary Magdalene hunting for the risen Christ. You can also invite your children to create a resurrection scene for inside your home, much like we display a nativity scene in our homes. Such a scene would include a tomb with a stone rolled away and the risen Christ, an angel, Mary Magdalene, several disciples who ran to the tomb on Easter morning. You can also, together with your children, you can design and color a banner with the word Alleluia on it and display it in your front window of your home, or use some colored chalk, sidewalk chalk, to write Alleluia or He is risen or some other Easter message in front of your home. You can gather photos, videos, and other keepsakes from your children's baptisms and tell the stories of those events, since Easter is the season when we welcome people into the church through baptism. You can work together as a family to create Easter baskets for families who are in need. So check out my blog post for this pop-up video at www.catechistjourney.com to find a link to Easter activities such as sending Easter cards using a free printable Easter card in English or Spanish, coloring Easter coloring pages for younger children, doing imaginary interviews with the visitors to the empty tomb on Easter morning, or even learning a song called "We Know That Jesus is Alive." And remember, Easter is not a day, it's a 50-day season of celebrating the risen Christ. For Pop-Up Catechesis, this is Joe Peprocki. Until next time, God bless.